Welcome to another new creature review. Today we are checking out DC Multiverse Orm from the upcoming Aquaman movie. Let's check out what he comes with. First we got this, actually this is, other than the Trench Warrior piece, he comes with a leg. This is the only other thing he comes with. He comes with his Trident. And this thing looks really cool. I love all of the, how the molding works. The sculpt looks really nice. It's a really simple purple on gray plastic, but let me tell you, this looks really good. I like how that works. You got a little purple on the bottom here, you got a little purple at the top here, and then it's just all gray plastic, and that's really cool. I like how it looks in comparison to Aquaman from his same wave. You've got a lot of similarities, but Aquaman's is a little more just ornate. You see, it's nice and thin. Looks very ornamental, where Orm's looks like a weapon. I mean, I guess they both look like weapons, but they definitely both have their strong points. But yeah, I really like this Trident. Let's get in on this guy. Check out his details here. I'm using a new app, so I'm kind of trying to get used to it at the same time. So here we go. Let's put this in his hand. There we go. Now, let's check out his head. We'll just go from head to toe. Now, as a figure, I really like this guy, but I mean, you can see just like looking at his paint apps and his head mold, he's a very plain Jane kind of figure. There's not much to him. You know, you got silver, you got purple, and there's not much breaking it up. And but he's still cool as an action figure. He's leaps and bounds better than Aquaman, at least just in handling him in the last day or two. He just feels really good in comparison to Aquaman and Mira. But they have the digital face printing. You see Orm's face. There's not much to digitally face print. All you got to do is paint his eyes red and paint his face that flesh tone right there. It looks good, but you can also see that the silvers don't match. His face plate right here doesn't match the helmet. I don't know if that's by design, but I'm seeing a lot of inconsistencies just all around. You got this silver right here, and then you've got a better silver right here. This looks more like gray plastic. Then you got this silver paint here, silver paint here. This looks like there's two different silvers right there. The hand is gray plastic, and the gray plastic's even different than the Trident too. This is a different silver than this, and then you've got this inconsistency coming from the top of the thigh swivel down to his thigh. Those are not the same silver, which is I mean, it's not an eyesore per se. If you're buying this as a toy or a shelf piece, it's going to be fine. But if you are nitpicky about your details, this might be a bother to you. See, you got a gray here, you got a silver here, you've got gray here, and well, okay, we have some consistency right here. The boot all the way up his calf there is all consistently this grayish plastic. So that's that. The textures though, the textures feel nice, and I can say that all around as so far on the Aquaman wave. I like all the textures on all of them. I do not have Black Manta, so if you see a Black Manta, drop it in the link below, in the comments below, because I'm having a hard time finding him. But so far, I really like all the textures. I like all the armor designs. They're really sleek and simple. I really, really appreciate that. I would like a little more consistency on this guy, though. Let's check out his articulation. His head is on a pretty good ball joint there. It's a double ball joint going into his neck and his head. He can look straight forward due to his helmet. He can look down, and he's got full rotation right there. Okay, his shoulders are on a hinge and a swivel. Can go up that far, and it can go all the way around. The cape does kind of get in the way. Let's see. He's got a swivel at the top of his bicep. He has... Does he have rotation? It looks like rotation, but that's really keyed in there. So I wouldn't chance it. If you really want to, you probably could. But yeah, I just really wouldn't chance it. I'm just going to say that's a hinge there. But there's obviously a swivel in there. There's just not much range there. Be careful with that. Let's see. You've got a swivel and a hinge in his wrist. Okay, and it's the same on both sides. So you've got... All right, let's see. He's got an ab crunch, and his ab crunch can get him down that far forward and that far back. So it's typical DC Multiverse that ab crunch is not going to get you much. He does have a waist swivel, which is hindered by his belt. So he can't get too much rotation there, but it's all right. I think realistically, you don't really need full rotation. His hips are on ball joints, his legs are on ball joints, and he can go forward, back that far, forward that far. I don't know if we got that in the frame. Let's see. Full rotation on the thigh, double jointed knee. Did I have my hand on? Okay, so we got a full rotation there, and we got a double jointed knee, and we have an ankle hinge right there. Goes down that far, goes up that far, and we do have an ankle a pivot there. Yeah, so he can get pretty far out there. All right, let's get him standing up against some guys for some size comparisons. Here he is with Diamond Select Kingdom Hearts Mickey and Pluto. Walgreens exclusive Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Wreck-Gar. Disney Toy Box Hulk and Hulkbuster. And from his wave, Aquaman and Mera. Yeah, I wish they went a little bit more in on this guy like they did with Aquaman and Mera. You saw in the comparison, there's just a little bit more sheen on those two in comparison. But that's not to say that this is a bad figure. There are little things, just like, paint issues and color consistencies. But as a figure goes, Orm is a far better figure than Aquaman and Mera. He just needs a little more pizzazz. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this review, give me a like. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when new stuff goes up on the channel. Be on the lookout for pictures of this guy on my Instagram and Facebook. And thanks for watching.